From this video, you will get tips to prepare for OG0-093 TOGAF 9 Combined Part 1 and Part 2. OG0-093 Exam Summary. TOGAF 9 Part 1 Exam. TOGAF 9 Part 2 Exam. Tips to prepare for the OG0-093 exam. Benefits of passing the TOGAF 9 combined exam. 1. According to TOGAF, when creating views for a particular architecture, what is the recommended first step? A. Design a viewpoint to address all stakeholder concerns. B. Develop views for the target architecture first. C. Ensure completeness of the architecture. D. Refer to existing libraries of viewpoints to identify one for reuse. 2. Which of the following supports the need to govern enterprise architecture? A. The TOGAF standard cannot be used without executive governance. B. The stakeholders' preferences may go beyond the architecture project scope and needs control. C. The architecture project mandates the governance of the target architecture. D. Best practice governance enables the organization to control value realization. 3. Which of the following describes a purpose of an architecture compliance review? A. Identifying business transformation risks for an architecture project. B. Identifying where standards may require modification. C. Identifying relationships between management frameworks. D. Identifying stakeholders and their concerns. 4. Which of the following does the TOGAF Admiral recommend for use in developing the architecture vision document? A. Architecture principles. B. Business scenarios. C. Interoperability analysis. D. Migration planning techniques. E. Risk management techniques. 5. Which part of the TOGAF standard provides a full description of each architecture phase? A. Architecture Capability Framework. B. Architecture Development Methods. C. ADM Guidelines and Techniques. D. Enterprise Continuum and Tools. 6. What Admiral phase generates the initial complete version of the architecture roadmap? A. Phase A. Architecture Vision. B. Phase E. Opportunities and Solutions. C. Phase B. Business Architecture. D. Phase D. Technology Architecture. E. Phase F. Migration Planning. 7. Which of the following best describes the TOGAF architecture development method? A. A process for managing architecture requirements. B. A classification mechanism for architectures and solutions. C. A process for managing and controlling change at an enterprise-wide level. D. A view of the architecture repository. E. A process for developing an organization-specific enterprise architecture. 8. Which of the following best describes the TOGAF architecture governance framework? A. An approach to ensure the effectiveness of an organization's architectures. B. An architecture of building blocks and corresponding standards, together with associated graphics. C. An example set of architecture principles. D. A reference model that includes information provider applications and brokering applications. E. A model intended to assist with the release management of the TOGAF specification itself. 9. Which of the following describes how the enterprise continuum is used when developing an enterprise architecture? A. To describe how an architecture addresses stakeholder concerns. B. To identify and understand business requirements. C. To classify architecture and solution assets. D. To coordinate with the other management frameworks in use. 10. Which of the following architectures in the architecture continuum contains the most reusable architecture elements? A. Common systems architectures. B. Foundation architectures. C. Industry architectures. D. Organization-specific architectures. Subscribe and like past question.